You know, there are times where we as people wait for a certain thing, whether it's to meet up with a certain friend, wait for the big promotion, or even something a bit trivial one can say, like the release of a certain media. Of course, Panty and Stocking Season 2. God damn, we wait like 10 years for this shit. Officially, new Panty and Stocking. The second season to the OG Panty and Stocking with Garterbelt. Yeah, since like the last episode of season 1, there's of course that teaser near the end, or at the end basically, to be continued in next season. And even in like the soundtrack, I think there's a secret track teasing a second season, but we didn't get anything about a season 2 until like 2015, where, well, it's not really an official announcement, it's just like a desire to make a second season or something like that. And then we also got some grumblings like that Gainax was taking small steps. I think they made like a cafe or some type of attraction for Panty and Stocking in 2015, 2016. But after a few years, it's basically this radio silence. Of course, there was the saga between Studio Trigger trying to get the IP from Gainax. Took a few years, and then I think in 2022, Studio Trigger finally has said IP, has the rights to that IP. And 2023, they have finally announcements. 2024, epic announcement. Season 2 is actually real, we swear. I think 2024 is when they actually tease some clips. And yeah. Ah man, I remember that shit. Oh, that was so epic. Fucking hell. And then I think they also did some teaser about the new characters, the new angels, the new gen angels, polyester and polyurethane, the twinks, the twink angels. I think that was like near the end of 2024. God, near the end of 2024. I kind of remember that because that's when I started working in my other job. Boom, yes. But yeah. 2025 or July, I think, is when they actually, you know, started airing Panty and Stocking here in America, of course on Amazon. So, yeah, this is not gonna be a review, but it's just gonna be me gushing about the basic shit, you know. If you haven't watched it, you gotta go check it out. I'll give you some reasons. Maybe simple, just like my other video. I will do a review sometime about the first and second seasons. I'll probably even do the doujinshi, like the unofficial doujinshi about how the second season could have gone, but whatever. Let's go, I'll list some reasons. To start it off, for me, the biggest reason in general, yes, I'll go big, it's like more of the first season, but a lot more better and bigger. The music for sure is much better than the first season, in my opinion, with the exception of the OP and ED for season 1's opening song, theme for Panty and Stocking. It's just so iconic and a little bit more catchier, but I won't deny that the second season's opening song, I think just called theme for New Panty and Stocking, is also catchy, just not as catchy as the first season. And for the ED, I mean, for the second season, it's something. It's called Reckless by 𝐿. It just doesn't hit the same as the first season ED, Fallen Down or Fallen Angel, but I do still like the animation associated with Reckless. I think it's a little bit more playful than what first season's ending sequence, so there's that. In terms of songs, season 2 in general just blows season 1 out of the park for me. It gotta iterate for me. Now, yes, there are of course returning faces like TeddyLoid and Mitsunori Ikeda, but of course there's new boys on the block. Monjo, 80s Kids, Tar, Taku Inoue, and others. If you are interested in checking out these pieces, they do have an official soundtrack channel. I think it's just called Music of Panty and Stocking, something along those lines. Check it out for yourself. And they don't only have music from the second season, they also have all the tracks of the first season, even some remixes. Don't know how to describe it other than it just feels a lot more vibrant, more epic, one can say, compared to the music within the first season. I still like stuff like Schwartz Dance or Dance Floor Orgy. Still classics, but season 2, you got this. epic banger. I think you can classify this as R&B, some type of new R&B, I don't know, but you can definitely dance to this, vibe to it. Definitely saving this to my own personal playlist. Sweet but deadly. I like the crunchiness at the beginning, the 8-bitness, still good energy. It's like the variety of the music here. It's so vast, it's much more vast than in the first season. I just can't help but love it. And then we have the new iterations of Fly Away and the theme of Scanty and Knee Socks. What TeddyLoid has done to these particular songs were great. It is somewhat the same, but there is enough change to the fact that it's its own piece now in the second season, and there's even a third remix, one can say, dealing with this quad group. I don't know what to call them. It's basically mixed between Fly Away and the Demon theme. So yeah, you just can't beat that. That is my favorite song out of the whole new OST. I just can't help but appreciate that. It is a slice of 2010s music, I guess, coming with a present twist. So hell yeah. The voice acting as well. The VAs are different here, sadly. I know in the Japanese version, pretty sure every actor reprised their roles, but for some reason in the English dub, all the actors are different, so there's that. Though I think the big reason is that it's Amazon. It'll be easier for an Amazon studio to cast and record in their studio than just outsourcing in general. Nonetheless, the new VAs are pretty good. For stalking, we have Christina V. You might know her as Veroska from Hell of a Boss. I'm pretty sure she sang some songs for the newer Shantae games. The other VAs, I don't really know. Panty is voiced by Courtney Lee. Apparently she voices Princess Peach in the newer Mario games. We got Daniel Watson playing as Garterbelt, Bree being played by Kirian Walton, Kat Furtado as Scanty, Ryan Bartley as Knee Socks. And then for the new characters, Hunter McCoy as Polyester, Corey Wilder as Polyurethane, and Krista Gonzalez as Gunsmith Bitch. What a name that Krista is spelled as. Yes, the OG crew VAs has been replaced. Big sad. Yet, I think that the new crew did replace them pretty well, maybe even went beyond in my opinion. I mean, the chemistry, especially with the situation of the Panty Stiffs, the Anarchy and Demon Sisters, let's just say the banter between everyone there, is an absolutely stellar hit every time. No misses in my opinion from what I remember. Great performances by everyone in general, and with said performances, you just gotta love the shenanigans that happen within each episode. A lot of energy. I do like the uniqueness of said scenarios too, with the action and the chill moments being perfectly balanced just like in first season. So there you go, nothing really much has changed other than it's just a bit more ambitious, one can say, or at least more flamboyant. I will say this as well, after season 2 I did go back to season 1, watch some of the episodes, but when I came back to watching season 2 right after that, I watched most of the second season for sure. I don't know why, I just found it a lot more enjoyable to watch compared to the first season. Once again, the Demon Sisters. I absolutely loved them whenever they appeared in the first season. Sucks they only appeared in like, I don't know, 5, 6 segments, I think, episodes, whatever you want to call them. But they're a lot more prominent here given the situation that happened in the very first episode of the new season. So there's that. I really do like the animations, like I said, pretty sharp, very flamboyant, as well as the parodies that they do here. Not only in the title cards, but in the episodes themselves. There is like parody of The Thing. I'm pretty sure it's like third to last episode, I think. In my opinion, pretty cool, pretty funny. Not really part of the main story, one can say, but it's some shenanigan type shit. So there's that. Also the styles. I mean, I don't know which episode it is. I'm pretty sure it's mid-season. Like the animation, the drawing style, whatever, it's something akin to like 60s, 70s cartoons. It's a pretty nice art style, and just the plot in that one itself is fucking outlandish, and I love it. The animation there too, ooh. In general, a lot more flamboyant, a lot more epic than the first season. One final thing as well, at least for the episodes, there's a lot more character building moments in this season opposed to the first one. I mean, I think the only, or at least one of the few deep character moments in PSG season 1, I think the first one that came up was with stalking, developing an actual relationship with a ghost in, man, what was it, the 7th episode? Oh god, I don't know the order, I'm sorry. But yeah, that one was pretty nice. I always like watching that one. And then of course, like the finale, basically when Panty turned back into a virgin. Even a little before that, little bits of that finale got a bit deep too. But in the second season, there's a lot more character bonding, especially between one Anakari sister to one demon sister and stuff. It happens a few times. There's even some building of the demon sisters in general, so pretty nice. I do wish that in the third season that polyurethane and polyester get some deep stuff too. I mean, I enjoyed their presence, it's just that they're just dickheads. So, dickheads and young, so whatever. I guess they haven't earned it for this season. Yeah, I can't lie, I can't really give out any reasons without spoiling a certain episode, so yeah. I know these reasons are all like surface level, but one last thing too, I do like the title cards. There's a lot of references in them. I'm pretty sure there were some references as well in the first season, but I don't remember much of that one, so big sad. I do see a lot of pop culture references in the second season title cards, so there's that. Alright, so why the hell did I make this video? I just want to make something for the first video of 2026. I do have other vids coming in the future, but basically, Panty Stalking Season 2, if you love the first season, you're more than likely gonna like or love Season 2, maybe even more, just the same. I know there are other people that don't like it as much. I mean, you can kind of see there's a lot of parody episodes where it goes off the rails a lot. Like in Season 1, it's mainly just killing a lot of ghosts and stuff. A little bit of relationship building or lore building, whatever, thrown in there, but it's still pretty cool in Season 2. I do like the silliness of it. I think there's a good balance there anyways. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be making my reviews on Season 1 and 2, or even that doujinshi. I mean, hell, I'm not going to make an Uncharted video anytime soon, so big sad. I don't have a Vita yet. Go on the Abyss. Why can't you be easily playable on PC? I wish. But yeah, PSG Season 2, let's go. Hopefully y'all watch it, and then once you do, maybe I'll make that video on the first season. So, guess that's it. Y'all have a good one. I've been making some other videos from my second channel, and yeah, I'll leave that in the description or card, whatever. Peace out. Y'all have a good one. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. Right on. So yes, this is a simple video, but don't worry, I got a review coming up somewhere near the end of the month, so look forward to that. Anyways, y'all have a good one, and hopefully you do check out Panty Stalking Season 2.